Hi, everyone, and welcome to the latest edition of Taste Test with Tim. We've done 7 or 8 of these episodes so far, and yet we have not done an episode focusing on our namesake and our icon. You guessed it, Dr. Pepper. And what better venue than to do the Taste Test with Tim on Dr. Pepper than here at the home of the SEC College Football Championship here in Atlanta. And my special guest today is none other than the head of marketing for brand Dr. Pepper, Mr. Brad Rakes. Brad, how's it going?
Tim, it's going awesome. This is the biggest weekend of the year for Dr. Pepper.
So, Brad, you've been with Dr. Pepper for over a decade, and I think the majority of that time has been on brand Dr. Pepper.
That's right.
What's it like being the head of Dr. Pepper marketing?
I grew up in southwestern Virginia. That's one of the highest per cap markets for Dr. Pepper consumption anywhere. So when I was a kid, I was a massive Dr. Pepper fan, a huge Dr. Pepper consumer, and to get to work now on a brand that I truly, truly love, what a rare opportunity. It's amazing.
So as you think about Dr. Pepper, one of the closest associations is college football. You and our team have done an amazing job over really the last few decades, and more recently the last few years, on activating Dr. Pepper and college football. It's everything from our sponsorship of the National Championship Trophy to, the big conferences, SEC, where we are today, Big Ten, etc. The tuition giveaway, halftime football toss. Tell us about why the association works with college football and how we bring it to life.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're right to say we have such a rich history with Dr. Pepper College Football. This is our 87th year now of involvement in the college football space. And we are recognized as the #1 sponsor of college football out of any brand, which is an amazing equity to have. For us, college football works because it fits with Dr. Pepper's strategy. So, as you know, our vision at KDP is to offer a beverage for every need, anytime, anywhere. Now, on Dr. Pepper, that means targeting occasions where people are connecting with their friends. That is where the brand has the most strength. It's when small groups of people are hanging out together and they want to treat themselves to a Dr. Pepper. That is our place of strength. And when you think about connecting with friends occasions, what occasion is more synonymous with connecting with your friends than tailgating or home gating?
And not to mention, by the way, the incredible Fansville campaign that you and your team have developed. Tell us a little bit about Fansville.
Yeah, sure. So we are now in season 7 of Fansville. Our goal every year with this campaign is to show consumers that no brand understands college football fandom quite like Dr. Pepper. Now, the reason that we've made it to 7 seasons with Fansville is there's just so much to talk about every season in college football. There is so much change in the college football landscape. So it keeps the work fresh, It keeps the work interesting, and again, at the end of the day, it shows that we get this space better than any other brand.
Fantastic. You and your team showed me some data the other day that actually Dr. Pepper is the most consumed beverage, non-alcoholic beverage, when people are watching college football. Is that right?
That's right. Amongst college football fans, during the college football season, regular Dr. Pepper is the most consumed CSD.
Love it. So speaking of Dr. Pepper and the great beverages that we make under this brand, one of our big successes has been flavor extensions, in addition to the core Pepper and Pepper Zero and Diet offering. And, we've got some cans in front of us here. Strawberries and cream, huge hit, cream soda. This year, of course, the big breakaway hit, the LTO, limited time offering, was creamy coconut, capitalizing on the dirty soda trend. And I see a couple of 12-packs in front of us here that might hint to some new news. Tell us about flavor strategy.
Sure. So flavors play a really important role for us on Dr. Pepper. And it's all about bringing new consumers into the trademark. It's a consumer recruitment proposition. And it's worked really, really well for the brand. So if we go back to Dr. Pepper and cream soda, that was launched in 2020. Highly successful launch for the brand, did more than $200 million its first year of market. In 2021, we came out with the Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar platform. Again, the #1 CSD innovation in the year that it was launched. In 2023, Dr. Pepper Strawberries and Cream delivered $300 million for brand Dr. Pepper, and again, was the #1 CSD innovation in the year that it launched. You mentioned creamy coconut this year, our most successful LTO launch ever. So we've got a string of hits.
How do you follow that up now?
Well, you keep the hits coming.
Yeah.
And the way that you do that, what's special about each of our flavors is how distinct they are within the category. So again, when you look at a strawberries and cream, or you look at what's about to come that we'll talk about in just a second, these are unique flavor propositions in the category. Our strategy is not to look at what others are doing and fast follow. It's to lead the way in the way that Dr. Pepper does, with unique flavors, unique combinations, and things that consumers truly can't get anywhere else.
Absolutely, Brad. So on the back of all of these incredible, successful flavor extensions these last few years, tell us about the next big thing.
Oh, absolutely. So Tim, I am excited to announce that the next big thing on Dr. Pepper is going to be Dr. Pepper Blackberry. So we're excited about this one. It is truly the perfect blend between that classic Dr. Pepper flavor and the smooth, sweet taste of blackberry. And we're also excited about it because it is a proposition that is highly unique in the CSD category. You don't see a lot of blackberry flavors, and that's what we try to do on our Dr. Pepper flavors, is offer unique propositions for the consumer.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm a big blackberry fan, and to your point, you really get that kind of rich, sweet, fresh blackberry taste, underscored by the unmistakable, special 23 flavor signature taste of Dr. Pepper. So that's pretty cool. So this time we thought every episode we do some taste testing, and we thought we'd do something a little different this time. And actually, this is going to be, Brad, a real test. Real test for you, real test for me. We're actually going to do a blind test, and we're going to test 3 of our biggest sellers: traditional, iconic, regular Dr. Pepper, diet Dr. Pepper, and Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar, my favorite. We're going to do it on a blind basis, and we're going to see if you, head of marketing, and me, CEO, if we can name them accurately.
I think we can do it.
Can we do it?
I think we can do it.
Let's do it. All right, Brad. So here's the big test. This is truly a blind test. We have no idea which bottles are where. Let's give this a go. You ready? Let's go left to right, and let's give it a test.
Let's do it.
I think I got that one.
I got that one. Yeah.
All right. Number 2. All right. Ready for third?
Let's do it.
All right, Brad. Here's our big moment. Let's go left to right. What do you think the first one is?
Unmistakably regular Dr. Pepper.
Regular Dr. Pepper.
Yep.
That's the full sugar variety. That's the icon right there.
It's the icon.
101's diet. This is the tough one. What's the middle one?
Zero sugar.
Zero sugar. A little rounder.
You get a little more boldness up front on the zero sugar. It's got that, the Dr. Pepper bold taste on the up front, so that's zero sugar.
Up front, early on the tongue. And then the last one,
Oh, it's diet. You get the smooth, sweet finish on the back end.
Yep, a little bit more carbonation.
Right.
All right, here's the moment of truth, man. Let's see if we did it. You ready?
Let's see. Ah,
Yes.
nailed it.
Well done. Well done. So, Brad, great job to you and the entire team on what you're doing to continue to drive Dr. Pepper to new heights. Let's keep it going again this year. Congrats to you and the team. Looking forward to a big game. And for all of you, thanks for tuning in to this episode of Taste Test with Tim. We'll see you again soon.